Welcome guys to another episode of Kingdom Come, which probably will be the last episode of Kingdom Come, or at least of the official storyline. I want to do some slaughtering after that, but yeah, today we will go into our final battle, and I'm quite curious to see how that will go. So let's see if we can do something here to optimize our chances. Let's talk to some people here.
Greetings. What business have you?
Huh.
How do you like it here, Master Keyser?
It's quite satisfactory. Indeed, it's more than satisfactory. I have to commend Master Fayfar for his diligent supervision of the construction work. His extensive knowledge of mechanics is proving most useful. He has the makings of quite a competent siege master.
I don't think he's yearning to become one. His life's mission has been to manage the mines.
We'll see if he feels the same after he has a crack at firing our trebuchet. It's a sight to knock the wind out of any man, especially if he's standing too close.
You're a physician too, are you not, Master Keyser?
Indeed. I served as physician at several courts.
Could you take a look at our wounded? Or just Sir Divish?
I can attend to Sir Divish, certainly, but I don't have time to tend the rest. The trebuchet construction keeps me fully occupied.
I understand. I'll try and get someone else then. But I'd be glad if you'd attend to Sir Divish.
Certainly. I'll be there as soon as I have a moment.
Awesome. That is awesome. So, what else?
Good day to you.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Alright, will do. Oh! Let's see.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Hopefully not that strong.
Let it rip!
Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it's looking good.
That was just a The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly doable. I'll up the range in no time.
As you say. Alright, so we're not quite there yet.
Move! Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming! There's no time!
Someone bring water! Breathe, man. You'll be alright. Who's coming?
Uh-oh.
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Have a medic. They're surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Okay, so what do we do here now?
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Alright, let's do it. Where will I be, though? That's the question I have
My
right
part in
now.
the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Alright.
Of course. Who better?
And
There's
me?
no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But... that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
Alright.
Sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon.
Okay.
And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react.
Alright, we can do
If
that. We
the
can do
line
that.
should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Let's do
You're
it.
ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete. Good day, Henry.
Let's do it.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken.
Okay. Alright. Let's meet up with the other guys from Skalitz and prepare for the battle. I suppose that's here. Oh no, we can do that actually. We can go there on the way. So
Welcome, Henry.
okay, let's talk, dude.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Yes, no.
I'm looking for some pitch for Townburg.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Townburg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ's blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want
Perfect.
to haul it away yourself,
Thank you, dude.
feel free. Or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Okay.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Yes, yes.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Hope so too, dude. You have to,
I've arranged some beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Rubard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it.
Okay, perfect. So, let's go and meet up with the other soldiers from Skalitz. Go to the battleground. Yeah, alright, let's do it. So... Okay, here we are. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Just a little longer. Easy. Easy.
Those are a lot of guys, and there are more. Oh my god, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and me, that's 9. This is not going to be easy.
Easy, man.
Look at their armor.
Alright, we will try the bow first.
Troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
Alright, here we go.
Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Come on, dude. Oh man, I have to hit, I have to hit. There we go. There we go. He doesn't even notice that arrow. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes! Oh shit! Come on! You gotta die! Come on, come on. How many arrows does this? Alright, he's dead. Alright, let's take the sword. Yes! Oh man, too many. Oh yes, I killed him. Come on. He is dead. Yes. There we go. Another one. Oh, yes. Right in the head. Yes. All right, let's keep going, guys. Yep, there's some fighting going on. Yes. Ho! Yes. Come on, die. He's dead. Alright, where else? Oh my god, there are a lot of dudes. Who are the bad guys? Come on! Oh! Oh, I think we did it though. Oh yes, nice move. Woohoo! We did it! We did it!
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth.
Alright.
He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad.
Good idea, Henry.
Right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Let's punch that dude in the face a few times. That's what I would do.
Good day, Henry.
Yup, let's join the briefing.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
I can't punch him.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
I can't shoot him. Okay, but we tried. Although it would not be very smart to shoot him.
It is, Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Okay, our only chance is speech here.
What is he after?
Are you
Yes!
really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who is this Toth?
He's a
Yes.
same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Alright. That will not work.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us.
Yep.
And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Okay, we don't even have to try that, but we can try that.
How many
It
men
won't
does he
work,
have
but-
in the castle?
Enough to thrash
Yeah.
you all.
Alright, okay.
I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me.
No.
And he'll kill every last one of you.
No.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranic and Pribislavic. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Punch. Somebody needs to punch him.
Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him.
I
But it
thought so
seems
too,
your
actually.
approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Yeah, we will have to see about that.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
This should be interesting. I don't think that Toth will do this exchange. But we will see.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
Oh, he doesn't like
It seems
that.
we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. You opened the gates, dude.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
We should kill him now. At least somebody punched him.
It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
Yeah, attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
Yeah, we gotta
I know
do
how you
it.
feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks.
That's
while gangs
true.
of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack.
Awesome.
Come to me when everything is ready.
Awesome. Alright, let's do this.
I'm glad you came.
Me too, man. I'm at your service.
Sir. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg.
Yes!
And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the...
Yes! Yes, please.
I'll be delighted. To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Ah, come on, it will be fun.
I didn't mean it like that. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days.
Oh,
Sir
all right.
Robard will explain what comes next.
Okay.
Load the trebuchet.
Oh, yes. Let's do this first. All right, is it loaded? Can I do this now? Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, this looks pretty cool. All right. First shot. Here we go. Somehow.
Henry,
Yes.
I'm glad you came.
Yes. I want to fire this thing, but I don't know how. Ah, I see. Come on, dude, just a bit further. You can do it. There you go. Yes. Oh, that was awesome.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Alright, okay. We can do that. Okay, 2 days. We have 2 days. Okay, we have waited 2 days. Let's see. Yeah, we have to attack.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready?
Yes.
If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait.
No.
You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Sounds fun. Okay.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
Okay, let's just go ahead and do
I
it.
need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
Oh, I thought I
I'm
could
proud
choose.
of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
Thank you,
and
sir.
as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village
Let's do
lad
it.
and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just
Okay.
one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
Yeah, I know
Keep your
that.
eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
All right, let's do it.
Stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Woohoo! Here we go. Oh, that's nice.
Charge!
That was awesome. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's get the sword. Do I have my sword? Yes, there we go. Come on, guys. Up, 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 up. There we go. Let me go. I hope the other guys are coming too, because otherwise I will be dead very, very quickly. Actually, I have an idea. Let's stand here. Take the bow. Yeah, I have that idea. Ow! God damn. Ow! Uh-oh. Okay. Bad idea. Let's get the sword out. Come on, dude. Okay, we have to get stamina back. There we go. Yes! That was good. Ow! That was bad. That was bad. Come on. Why are you not... What the f... There we go. All right. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Clear those battle mats!
Okay, we have to... Whoa! Yes! Come on, guys, kill him, kill him, kill him. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
Oh, careful, 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 careful. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, 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 oh. Careful. Back, 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 back. Come on, die, 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 die. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. This is going relatively well so far. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's do this. Come on. Yes, that guy's dead. Ow! Oh my god, that hurt. Ow! Ow! Okay, I have to get back, I have to get back. I'm almost dead here. Come on, guys, kill him. Oh, there's another one. Ow! Yes! Okay, I think they'll get it. Okay, another one, another one. Oh, that guy looks dangerous. Yes. Come on, come on. Ho! Ho! Oh, we have to be really careful now. Yes! Got that guy. Okay, he's almost dead. Come on, kill him. There we go. Yes. I am almost dead though. Okay, now the fun part begins.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
Well, not sure about that.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
I think we have to slaughter that
Very
dude.
well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work.
I don't like
and
that
any
arrangement.
Man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing.
Well...
Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
Yeah, well, a little bit.
I didn't know who who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
Alright, dude.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to.
I'd like to have it, yes.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it.
I knew
as
that.
a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Well, that's true. We have to...
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
Probably.
He's a noble, right? What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Alright, we'll see about that.
The way you found Toth, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Yup.
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference. There's no sign of them. Move on. There!
Alright, we got him.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
I want to kill that dude. Let me ride with them.
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
Yeah.
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Ooh.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner.
So the
And
mom
your father,
is the
Martin,
mom.
came along and took care of both of you.
Yeah, alright.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing?
Not
Oddly
really.
enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's
Yes.
not my sword. It's yours.
We have to get it back.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance
No,
I'd
it's not.
welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son.
Yes, they
But
are.
don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
Oh. Stuttering here and there a little bit now?
Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things.
Why is it stuttering now?
On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Come on, no stuttering.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller.
Uh-oh.
My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
Ah, yeah, right, that guy.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
All right. That's it, I guess. That's the... That's the main quest. The question is, can I continue to play? I hope so. I want to slaughter some villages.
You're doing well, son. Father.
That's nice.
Come now. You know whose side you. That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you. For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away. Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
It was a cool sword, though.
You won't be fighting. Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
That's a nice scene. I like how they did that.
I have to leave you now.
Yep, well,
please.
Because you're kind of dead.
Can't stay. Will I ever see you again? God knows. Make her proud.
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Oh!
Right.
We're not finished yet.
I'll go straight away.
I'm confused. But pleasantly surprised.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Alright, we can continue to play. That is awesome. This is where we have to go.
Oh, how? Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am.
Yep.
What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us.
Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end.
Definitely.
This kingdom needs a king.
And Henry will be
which
it.
King? My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia.
I have no idea what's going on.
Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, Your Graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
Henry could be king.
What can we do now?
I think.
Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side? Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenborg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all.
Well,
There's
what do
been
you
a
mean?
revolt against Sigismund in Hungary. Partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenborg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes.
This is all
Why
very
not?
confusing.
I'll go and visit Berghof at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghof would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll
Yes.
also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
Yes.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
It looks like it.
I can't wait. I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghof is no saint.
Don't worry.
How about writing
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghof tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
I don't think that we will actually go on this mission.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
This is probably a setup for
Very
the
well.
sequel.
Berghof is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Although...
You read my thoughts, sir.
Let's
That's
move
about all.
on.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Well, thank you. Are we actually going on that mission?
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
Well, that's true. As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle.
Okay.
We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Okay. I'm curious to see what happens now. We're stopping here?
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
Alright. The final cutscene, I
Let's get to it
suppose.
then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Yes.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Alright, that's awesome. The official end of the storyline. We will load up Kingdom Come one or two more times and slaughter some people. Just for the fun of it and to see if we can do it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. And I will see you in the next episode of Kingdom Come, which will be a little bit different than the last ones. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.